Thanks to all spectators and fans of rugby. At this moment, we are awaiting the kickoff of the very last game of this tournament, which is held in Prague. You are watching the last game of European Championship of Girls Under 18, and unfortunately now there is a delay because of medical action at the field. There's one of the player at the ground after the previous match, which was held between England and Czechia. It's one of the Czech players who is now being carried away from the field. Hopefully nothing serious, but all the best. This is the second, let's say, bad-looking injury of this tournament. There was one Portuguese player which had to be carried away as well, but otherwise, hopefully nothing else really serious. But then there's at the moment no more obstacle for the final game to begin. And this is the game between France and Ireland. And this is important to say that France has been totally dominant, and from the very first game they are going into the best possible direction to get the title. They've beaten all their opponents, and not just in any balanced game, not by 10 points, but always by a big margin. Huge performance really from the French team and what they are showing here. France has managed to beat also Spain, which is the third team in this group, and Spain managed to beat Ireland. Therefore, the French side is entering the game as the, let's say, choice of bookmakers. But of course, this is a new game, and Ireland is a strong team. So let's see this game and let's see how it will go. But already from the early moments, we can see aggressive play by France, who has managed to get the possession of the ball. And now they are in 22 of Ireland and trying to avoid the defenders, and successful. And again, very fast first scoring from the French side. And France is taking the lead after maybe some 30 seconds, 5-0. So sudden cold shower for Irish team. Hopefully the Irish girls will not give up, and this will be just a impulse and trigger which will help get them into the game. And now we are following with the kickoff. Good catch by the Irish. Irish team still in control of the ball, now trying the right side, and successful sidestep by Irish player. Now she's being slowed down. That was Alan Boylan with number 3 with a great carry. Now Hannah Clark trying to avoid the French defense, but France is there fast and very fast at the breakdown, and successful. That was French number 7, Hava Tunkara. Sorry for pronunciation, but very well played. And now France is again advancing after the penalty to the left side. This has been a knock-on, so last pass and the direction to the wing has not been that good. Ball was knocked on, and we'll continue with a scrum for Ireland. Millarn is already having the balls in her hands. She'll be the scrum half, and the one who will restart the play. So Irish is passing. We can see the line speed from France, which is already immediately creating the pressure. But anyway, here was a good carry by Hannah Clark on the left wing. And another penalty, this time for Ireland. The tackling player was not rolling away, did not allow the tackle player to release the ball. So we're going to see Nick Donaka from Ireland to continue. Now again, strong carry by Robin O'Connor. And there was a high tackle, so Ireland is still continuing. So this Irish team is still having the ball and getting meters. Now France is having an issue to stop on time, but until this very moment, penalty against Ireland for not releasing the ball. And France is going to the left side. This pass was okay, no forward pass. And we have a heavy approach by Hava Tunkara, who is adding the second try for France. Second try for France. The score is 10-0 at the moment. The first conversion was not successful. Currently there's 5th minute of the first half. Unsuccessful conversion. France is building the lead of 12-0. And the kicker is going to restart the play again. So there was a good catch by Ireland, but the ball was stolen. Amazing. Another turnover. And Ireland managed to stop maybe some 5 meters from the try line. Now France is again changing the direction and they are looking for space on the left side. And again, this is the same player who scored just a moment ago. Tunkara is heading the 3rd try for France. 17-0. And it was also a promising kick, despite the ugly angle, but the flag of a referee under the post is still down, therefore 17-0 is the current and valid score. Now another restart, and again it's going to the left side from French perspective. And again, Irish team didn't have a issue with catching the ball, and now they're actually managing to advance, and this is very nice run by Robin O'Connor. Robin O'Connor is fleeing the French defense, who has managed to stop her some 30 meters from the try line, and at the same time they forced her to make a mistake, and therefore penalty for France and immediate counter-attack. And this is again Hava Tunkara passing back, and another breakaway, but the Irish defender has managed to get there. On the other hand, there was still one more supporting French player, so we see try number 4. Try number 4, France 22 and Ireland 0. At the end of the first half of the very final game of today's and yesterday's tournament. Yeah, we still see quite intensive game, and we need to take into account that the teams are at the end of the second game. Sorry, second day. So during today they played 3 matches, then 3 more yesterday. The weather was very sunny. Definitely some fatigue needs to be in place, but they are not showing almost any signs of that. They are like playing in full force. Now again Ireland is trying to release themselves from their own half, dealing with a very aggressive French defense, especially France is good at the breakdown. was Amy O'Mahony getting the ball into the contact. And now chip and chase, which will not be finished because France was playing offside. So at least compared to the other games, when the France played, we can see that much more foul play from the French side, which shows the quality of the Irish team, which is not so easy opponent, definitely. They managed to win all their games to date. But so far in the first half, France seems to be too strong. Now with a little issues, Ireland managed to win the scrum, and now they are trying their luck on the right side. 2 quick passes and again a tackle by the French team. Now try to surprise the defense by inner angle, but again the defense has been flawless. And now there's a penalty, then and Ireland has chosen to maybe play scrum. Let's see. The referee has stopped the time. And this is probably because of some, not sure if injury, but one of the French players is receiving a treatment. And there's already substitution ready. Most likely we're going to see Pauline Barra entering the field. Yeah, so there's a substitution. Pauline is entering, and this is Cléon Agel, who is going off the pitch. And now Ireland. Yeah, issue with the pass, and then again aggressive French defense is pushing the play into Irish 22. Yet again playing at the edge. And the referee has seen a penalty, so now again Ireland at the ball. But this is knock on. Advantage for France. Advantage for France, trying to go on the right side. And another knock on, which is the last thing we've seen in the first half of the very last game of this tournament. And so far, France is comfortably leading 24-0. We've seen just a few times we've seen Irish team getting on the half of the France. France is playing really well. So both sides are using the half break to meet and the coaches to give some hints and observations from the sideline. But this would be interesting to hear what is discussed in the Irish team, who is now losing 24 points. France, but definitely not giving up. Most likely, if the possession in this game is measured, then it would be Ireland, who had most of the time the ball in their hands. France was defending, but their active defense was very efficient, and then any smaller mistake was punished by the French team. So now French to receive. Try to fend off. The Irish managed to stop the player some 10 meters from halfway. Again, France is trying their luck through the middle of the field. And now playing more far to the right. And here we're gonna see sprinting contest. The Irish players there first, but there are two French. This will be very difficult to maintain the ball, but so far, no, okay. So French managed to get the ball. And now they are continuing their attack. Beautiful passes. And transferring the ball to the left side. And here's a winger who is going to make another try for France. Also impressive that the France, even though they are leading quite comfortably, they are not having enough. They are still hungry for more points. And during the last interview with the CV from France, we were wondering what's the difference, what they are doing different, how they are training, and she said that she sees that they are really a great team, they have a great team spirit, and that is the French secret. But maybe since it's secret, she was not able to share it, so this is something we will not know. But anyway, the great performance is continuing, and now we have a kickoff. And again, Irish players immediately under the pressure, but still the Irish girls maintain the control, and there was also play against the rules by French side, and Irish decides to punt and get some extra meters from a line out. Well, luckily the doctor of this tournament has survived the ball falling in. Now Hannah Clark is throwing the ball in. French team is focusing on defense. They haven't even tried to win the ball from the line out. And another effort on the right side has ended with a knock-on. Alan Boylan was the player who haven't managed to control the ball properly. But before we're going to see the scrum, a change on the French side. Sivi Suyana, so just the girl I was quoting or paraphrasing, is entering the field. And she has substituted anyway Neri with number 12. But here's another attack of the French side. Now another face through the middle. Good tackle by the Irish team. But even better support from the French side. 34-0. And then successful conversion. The score is 36-0. Probably one of the last minutes ongoing. And double substitution on the Irish side. So two more girls from the Ireland will experience this game. Unfortunately, they could have experienced the ball more, but there was another knock-on. Francis avoided with a scrum close to the 22 of the Irish team. France playing again wide on the left side. The Irish girls are returning fast. They managed to return and stop now the French approach. But on the other hand, many players concentrated in the middle. And again, there's a room on the right side. And that was a really dangerous tackle. But at the same time, the French player managed to finish this action and achieve another try, but referee has not been hesitating. Conversion not successful. No big deal. Now the yellow-carded Irish player is sitting on the same bench. He will not enter the game anymore. It's player number 10, May Levy. Sorry, that's a French squad. It's Katie Corrigan. And despite playing in a 6 now, Irish is starting another attack and finding some gap in the defense of France. Yeah, this is one of really the last chances to score some points, at least some points in this game. But this seems to be another knock-on. Another knock-on by Amy Larn. Yeah, this must be really difficult for the players. Not only after the whole tournament, but also after 14 minutes played against the by far best side in this tournament. Still one more scrum. Now the signal announced the end of the time. France is feeding the scrum, and the scrum half is just grabbing the ball, running on the left side and successfully fending off and running, and indeed France will finish this tournament with another try, which is just confirming the supremacy of this team on this championship. Amazing performance and definitely deserved championship title for the French team. Even though the referee has not officially ended the game. This is happening just now, and the French players from the bench are just rushing and celebrating all together this championship title. Irish, after this defeat, will get out of with a bronze medal. By the way, they are the best team from British Islands, and the silver medals will be quite surprisingly taken by Spain, which has been also very excellent, but not good enough to beat the France. And as we can see, the organizers are the director of this tournament and the secretary of Czech Rugby Union are doing the dirty work and preparing the table with the medals. So the ceremony should start in the second. And we can still see how the French team is enjoying their victory. Not even the smallest hiccup on the French side. All victories were clear. Really amazing. So France is the winners. They should lift a trophy above their head, which is now ready at the table, which was prepared by the two gentlemen. And now we can recap the final ranking of all the teams that has performed in this tournament. So on the 9th place was Portugal. 8th best team of this tournament was Belgium. Ukraine is taking the 7th place. 6th place belongs to Scotland, and a great success for the local Czech team. 5th place. Definitely great achievement. England was 4th. Then 3rd bronze was Ireland, as already mentioned. Then Spain 2nd, and France is taking the title. So is there still some preparations? So some group photos taking the place, not only the players but also the referees. Also definitely for them, for the ladies in yellow and green jerseys, it were 2 days demanding physically and mentally. The temperatures here during the weekend in Prague were around 26, 25 degrees of Celsius, but in the shadow when the sun was present for most of the time. Before lifting the trophy now, French winning team is being photographed at the logo of Czech rugby. So thanks to the French girls for the promotion of local rugby. When summarizing this tournament, we have seen 15 games yesterday and more 12 today. 9 teams. And many great performances. At the moment, the other teams, so the other 9, the other 8 except for France, are just entering the field with their national flags.
Tak přátelé, sledujeme všechny týmy, které se zúčastnily mistrovství
All teams are now gathering at the field. So we can see in place already France, Ireland, Belgium, England, Ukraine, Spain, and now also the local Czech team. One of the Czech players with a turtleneck, that's the one who was lying on the field, so good to see her walking on her own leg.
Za pár okamžiků začne slavnostní ceremoniál, kdy budeme dekorovat šampionky a předáme samozřejmě ceny, medaile, pamětní plakety a budeme se radovat.
All the teams are now in place and the ceremony should begin very soon. So in the meantime, short commentary for Czech spectators of this broadcast. Za chvíli dojde k slavnostnímu předání cen. Všechny týmy jsou již nastoupeny, jen si dovolím připomenout, v jakém pořadí tento turnaj skončil. Na 9. místě se umístila portugalská výprava, 8. místo Belgie, na 7. místě skončil tým z Ukrajiny, 6. Skotsko, potom na 5. místě fantastický úspěch pro české rugby. Jak jeden z novinářů nazval vítězství nad Skotskem, jednalo se o jedno z největších vítězství českého rugby, protože, jak všichni víme, Skotsko patří mezi rugbyové velmoce. Ale přesto Češky si s nimi s přehledem poradili a právě díky tomu skončili na 5. místě. Na 4. místě, no nyní už je předání jednotlivých ocenění, takže pojďme následovat pořadí. Portuguese players are about to get the recognition from the hands of President of Czech Rugby Union, Dušan Palcer. 8th place, 8. místo, Belgium. I zástupce Belgie převezme ocenění z rukou prezidenta České rugbyové unie. Ukraine is taking the 7th position, 7th place. 7. místo pro Ukrajinu. 6. místo Skotsko. Scotland ending 6th. Small photo and now we can expect applause. 5. místo domácí tým České republiky za velkého potlesku. Ještě jednou opravdu skvělý výsledek. Ocenění přebírá kapitánka Rigertová Kristýna, oděna v české vlajce. Fourth place, England. England is one of the two only countries that managed to win this tournament. This was only France and England, but England this time ended only at the fourth place. Anyway, many great games played by the English team. So the captain, Olivia Constable, taken fourth place. And now we have a medals. Nyní přistupujeme k medailím. Irsko si z tohoto turnaje odnese bronzové medaile. Bronze medal for Ireland. And their captain, Eva Sterritt, came as the first, also wearing the Irish flag. But also her teammates are joining because each of the players will get the bronze medal. Congratulations to this team, the best team from the British Isles in this tournament, the Ireland. Katrina Finn, last to takes the medal, and now maybe the biggest surprise. Silver medals to Spain. Druhé místo. Senzace tohoto turnaje, ale naprosto zasloužené stříbrné medaile pro španělský výběr. Španělky dostali do základní skupiny Francii. Poradili si s Belgií, prohráli s Francií a v druhé fázi však už nezaváhali. V klíčovém utkání porazili Anglii, a to s dost velkým přehledem. A potom ve finálové skupině i Irsko, takže naprosto zaslouženě stříbrné medaile a velké gratulace na Iberský poloostrov. So Spain has managed to win all the matches. There was just one team who managed to beat Spain, and that was France. That took place twice, but otherwise Spain managed to beat England very comfortably. They were very fast, not that much kind of strong physical play, but amazing performance from Spain and well-deserved silver medal. And now we are getting to the recognition of the best team we have seen in those 2 days, and that is France. Not a single protest can be done against gold medals for the French squad. Led by their captain, number 1, Lilou Gracier. Very consistent and again hungry performance by the players that were representing the Gaelic, the France. And then very soon we should see French team lifting the trophy above their head. Takže ještě představujeme se tady vítězky z Francie naprosto zaslouženě, které opět z rukou prezidenta České unie Dušana Balcera převezmou pohár pro vítěze tohoto turnaje. Velká radost ve tvářích francouzských dívek, které prošli tímto turnajem a nemůžu si to odpustit a musím použít to klišé jako nůž máslem. And now místo konfet za pomoci místních hasičů je tady studená sprcha. Yeah, a bit different kind of shower for the winners. Not the gold piece of papers, instead the local firefighters are sprinkling water over the crowd. And now the French team is celebrating and sliding. So I was expecting that we've seen all the interesting things and show, but it seems that it's still continuing. But otherwise, from the scheduled and planned agenda, this should be everything. Now we see a lot of celebrations, so if you have been with us till now, thanks so much for watching, thanks for supporting your team. Hopefully you enjoyed this broadcasting, and I'm sure you saw many good at least sport performance. Takže děkuji všem divákům, kteří se zúčastnili, kteří sledovali naše přenosy. Doufám, že byli spokojení s výkony. Teď zejména, když budu mluvit k českému publiku, k výkonům českého týmu, českým lvicím, které se prali a odnesli fantastické 5. místo. A tímto se zároveň loučíme a zase někdy příště na viděnou. So thanks a lot and thanks for watching, and maybe sometimes later again at European Rugby. Thank you and have a good night.